they want to see the tavern and all my setup.
All right, fire away.
Right. So finishing the spring, they're going to go ahead and take an off season. At least one of the party members earned 50 points of progression or more, so it should be a safer off season, at least the way we play it. They're going to nurse their wounds, sharpen their skills, and I'm going to go through what the off season typically looks like with these characters. So starting with Jean, the mage, she did find a copper ring, so she's going to run over to Ezra, the town wizard, and see if he can find out if there's anything special about this ring. So she's going to do that, and she's also going to roll to research. So I'm going to do a 2-die roll, and she's going to see if she can come up with I guess it's like a tier 0 or a cantrip level a spell, and it's going to be in her wheelhouse of fire. So it's going to be like a heat spell, maybe kind of a burning hands, but more of just some basic heat. And her mental target is 9, so let's give it a roll. She rolls a 10, so she's going to earn a tier 0 heat spell, and so we can define that a little bit. Usually a player will get with the GM and find out what makes sense. She's going to spend her 30 points of progression, or 30 of her, I think she had about 50 pop, 40. She's going to spend 30 toward physical to get it up from a 5 to a 7. And that should help her with her health. I think her health's going to increase to 19 because of that. And that's all she's going to be able to do. She did not roll an enlightenment during the adventuring season, but she'll roll right into the beginning of summer with the rest of her adventuring party. You can see them hanging out in the tavern. There's a bard there that's inquiring and listening in on all the exciting adventure they did so he can sing the tale. Jack is going to save his 55 points of progression for later so he can build up his coordination. It's going to cost him a little more than 55, so that's all he's got going on. Sam actually gained an enlightenment. He rolled 2 9s during the gargoyle battle and noticed that they weren't actually statues, they were live. And so now he has a new talent based on his 9/9. He's going to gain ease when perceiving, so he's basically gaining a perception talent. And he's going to save his pop as well. So he has 55 in the bank. Noah gained an enlightenment on a bless. He rolled 2 9s when blessing the party, which normally would grant him ease when giving one ally 1 degree of ease on their next defense. So now he's going to enlighten that, and he can now choose to bless 2 allies within sight with 1 degree of ease each on their next defense. So that's going to be pretty huge as a defending help on the party. He's also going to save his pop. He has 55 in the bank. Elise, our scout, is spending 10 pop to increase her mental to 6, and that's going to help her out. That's going to help her out on her defense. So her defense is going to move from 7 to 8, and she now only needs to roll a 10 when defending, which could help her. She's not running very much armor. She's got 1 absorption right now from her leather. And it also bumps her defense up 1 as well. Oh, I said that. Gavin is going to save his pop. He gained 15 in the short adventure. He joined the group late. And as for Eli the Bard, he's pretty excited to join the group, but he's going to stay in town this summer. He's got a light skin color, so he doesn't want to get burnt out there. He might join them in the fall. And that's pretty much it on how we handle off seasons. Some players have a role to learn another skill. They can upgrade their enlightenments if they rolled 9/9 during the adventuring season, and their stats get bumped based on the pop and the stat chart. So we're rolling into the summer of approximately 274 BC, which is the equivalent of 480 ab urbe condita.